Daytona Beach, Florida is Home Tanksters, Hot Rods, Muscle Car, and Collector Car Showroom, where we own all of our vehicles. We are not a consignment dealership. If you're watching today's presentation on YouTube, please be sure to check out our website, hanksters.com. There is where you can find all of our most current inventory. Our YouTube videos we never take down between our two locations. We leave them up at all times, whether they were shot 5 days ago or 5 years ago. However, when a vehicle is funded in full, that particular car, truck, or SUV comes down off of our website, letting you know that it is no longer available and has been sold. Also, Facebook and Instagram, social media, it's a good spot to check out our new arrivals, such as the one we're about to present to you right now. When we get these cars or trucks or SUVs in, we pop a couple photos or maybe even take a short video and put it on Facebook or Instagram. That way you know it's coming. This way, before it goes to our complete marketing presentation that you see on our website with all of our photos and all of our video, you can maybe get a jump on your buying competition there by checking that out. Also, there's links there too on Facebook and Instagram to our gift shop here in Daytona. You can buy Hanksters hats, t-shirts, there's banners, there's flags, there's all kinds of cool garage signs, all kinds of neat merchandise that we ship all over the United States, so check that out as well. The Ford Mustang, you know, fortunate for us, the collector car business, the classic car business, the hobby is very, very strong. And, you know, we have our popular American muscle cars, and one of the most popular has always been the Ford Mustang, and this happens to be one of the most popular years. So let's check it out. We have a 1970 Ford Mustang Mach 1. It does have power brakes. It does have power steering. There is no air. This car is done in the style of a 429. It says 429 on the air cleaner. However, it is a 351. It is not a 429. Let's take a look at the rest of the car. The paint on this particular car is probably one of the nicest paint jobs I've seen in quite some time. It is absolutely outstanding. I can't speak enough volume about the quality of this particular paint job. Front spoiler down low there is plastic. It's not cracked. It gives the car that mean Mach 1 muscle car look. Chrome on the front bumper is absolutely fantastic as well. We do have some documentation on this car. I thumbed through the receipts that I'll show you here in a little bit. I didn't go through every last one because there's probably over 300 of them. Boss 429 designation on the driver's side front fender. Again, not a real Boss 429 car. You know, the price will indicate that. However, the paint on the car, absolutely fantastic on the front fender, on the hood. Check out the hood scoop. Check out the hood itself, the tops of the fenders. Absolutely, this was not a cheap paint job, that is for sure. It is a beautiful paint on the car. Raised weight letter BFG radials. The correct Mustang wheels. The chrome on the wheels are absolutely fantastic. Clarity of the front windshield. Again, extremely nice. Chrome wiper arms there. Paint in the cowl area is fantastic. Chrome around the front windshield is fantastic. Dual mirrors on the car, painted the same color blue as the car. Door fitment's pretty good here. Check out the fitment to the front fender. And then, of course, to the rear quarter and lower there to the rocker. Your drip rail molding's in fantastic shape all the way around the window. Clarity of the door glass and the quarter glass on the driver's side is fantastic. There's a lot of money spent on this car. The driver's side door handle in good shape, not pitted or anything like that. Door panel, you have your wood grain there in the center, the Mustang logo, vinyl wrapped door panel with black carpeting down low. Door panel's in nice shape. Bucket seat, center console, automatic car. Take a look in the back seat. Back seat's in fantastic condition. Rear carpeting's in great shape. under the, if I can get the floor mat out of here, underneath the floor mat here in the front, well, there's not much carpeting. That's all black rubber there in the floor. Floor mats appear to be brand new. We didn't buy them, we've got them this way, but floor mats are really nice in the vehicle. Wood grain steering wheel is in great shape. Dash pad looks to be in good condition. Headliner appears to be newer. We will get you up close and personal with the interior when we are in the car. Check out all the paint on the door jambs. You know, again, the paint on this car is fantastic. How about the paint on the roof? Same thing. No blistering, bubbling, cracking, fading, anything like that. Real nice paint on the roof of the car. On the drop downs going to the rear quarter. Body lines on the driver's side of the car, nice and straight. Rear quarter, driver door, front fender, everything lines up perfect. Well, not perfect. I never use perfect. About as good as it's going to get. Let's put it that way. Rear window glass clarity looks to be very, very nice. You know, a few faint scratches on the rear window glass. You know, this is not a concourse quality Mustang. It's a driver quality Mustang, but it is definitely one of the upper echelons of driver quality. Rear seat does fold down. Check out the trunk area. Have a little prop rod that comes over here and holds up your deck lid. Have your Mustang carpeting there. Take a look underneath the carpeting. If I can again get it up. Gas tank looks to be brand new. All the paint in the trunk area is, you know, just as fantastic as it is on the rest of the car. Nice little piece of carpeting there with your Mustang logo. So here is the folder that you will get with all the receipts. I mean, it's endless. There is a owner's manual. There are a couple pictures of the restoration. Not really great pictures. I'd show them to you. There's really not much to see. I don't know why only a few select photos. There is a rebuild in on the motor for $2,300 in February of 2020. And again, the rest are just like eBay, CJ Pony parts, you know, all kinds of different Mustang parts. So that will all come with the car. As you can see, a pretty thick folder of receipts, and they're, you know, spanning over several years, but all recent, you know, 2018, 2019, 2020. So this is a car that has been recently done. Taking a look at the chrome on the rear bumper chrome, very nice, no rust around the bumper bolts. Your area there in black around the gas cap, everything looks good. It does have a flat black rear spoiler. Deck lid fitment's fantastic. Again, the paint on the deck lid and on the tops of the quarters is in fantastic condition. Does have a set of dual chrome tips coming out beneath the lower valance. Shooting down the passenger side of the car, no bubbles or blisters down low on the rear quarters. There's no cracking or bubbling in the paint. Again, the paint's, I don't know how to, it's just nice. Hopefully the video does the paint justice and the still photos do the paint justice, because it's one of the nicest paint jobs I've seen in a long time. Whoever painted this car knew what they were doing. Drip rail moldings around the the passenger side window are the same as the driver's side. You know, they all appear to be brand new or newer. Quarter window glass, real nice shape. Clarity's fantastic. Passenger side door window, again, clarity's fantastic. Looks like a newer window to me. The chrome on the door handle on the passenger side door fitment. You know, your gaps are all nice and uniform. Fits nice there to the lower rocker. Fits good to the passenger side front fender. Let's take a look in the car. Again, the passenger side, much the same as the driver's side. Door panel is in fantastic condition. Passenger side floor mat, again, brand new. I don't see anything in the interior ripped, torn, faded, discolored. Your 2 bucket seats up front are in great shape, and we did show you a quick shot of the rear seats, and those are in great condition as well. Door fitment on both sides, driver and passenger, really nice on the car. Again, you have the Boss 429 designation there on the passenger side front fender, just as it was on the driver's side. Again, the paint on the passenger side front fender, the same as the rest of the car. It's laid uniform, no areas of clear fade, no spider webbing, etching, cracking, blistering, nothing. Super, super nice car. 1970 Ford Mustang Fastback. We're going to take this car outside, we're going to throw it in the air, show you what the fantastic undercarriage looks like of this car, and then shortly after that we will do a little test drive. I definitely encourage you guys to visit our showroom here in Daytona Beach. We own the building, we own all the cars in it. We don't keep any of our vehicles outside. We have a beautiful 25,000 square foot indoor facility that we have our cars in, our showroom here. We'd be happy to show you this 1970 Ford Mustang or any other vehicle that you might be interested in. I definitely encourage you guys to come here, especially if this is your first classic car purchase. We will pull it outside for you. You can check out the paint on this fantastic Mustang out in the sunshine. We will let you rack the car. We'll throw it in the air for you and let you check out the floor pans, the rear quarters, you know, all your suspension components, bottom of the motor, transmission. We'll let you drive it. You can see how the car performs, how the motor accelerates, how the tranny shifts, how tight the steering feels, how the tires ride, you know, how the car stops. I definitely encourage you guys to do this. We are in the business of selling 30, 40, 50-year-old cars. They are not perfect. They are not new. You know, so they're all going to have their flaws, tendencies, weaknesses, deficiencies. We try to show you a few of those in these video presentations, along with all the positive attributes of the car. Owning a classic car is cool. Owning a classic car is very fun. We are in a very fun business. It's fun searching these things out, buying them, selling them, developing relationships across the globe. It's a good time. But definitely come in person. Do not buy these cars sight unseen. We do a lot of sight unseen business. I shoot a lot of these videos and I make the same statement in every single one. You know, don't buy it sight unseen, come and visit. You know, yet month after month, the majority of the deals we do are done sight unseen. People wire us a lot of money to get their classic car, the car they want to add to their collection, their dream car. And we make a lot of people happy, and we sell a lot of units per month between our 2 showrooms, and we have been for over 20 years. So hopefully our longevity in this business tells you something about the kind of business that we do. However, you know, your expectation of what a 50-year-old car should drive like, what the paint should look like, what the interior should present like, may not be the same as mine. That's why, again, I encourage you to visit our showroom here in Daytona Beach, and we'll show this Mustang to you or any other vehicle you might be interested in our inventory firsthand. That way, when it shows up wherever you might be in the United States or in the world, there are 0 surprises because you were here and you looked at it yourself. Let's take it outside. We'll see which rack out back is open. We'll throw it in the air for you, do a quick undercarriage presentation, and then we'll do my favorite part, which is drive it. Underneath our 1970 Ford Mustang, we have disc brakes up front. The oil pan looks good at this time. We can take a look at the front seal up here. A lot of black up there, but the side of the oil pan looks good. Bottom of the oil pan looks good. Starter looks to be newer, and again, hopefully you can see the oil pan on that side. Everything looks good at this time as far as the oil pan and the motor is concerned. Ford engine block blue on the bell housing and on the trans pan there. Everything there checks out good. Flywheel's covered. Trans pan's nice and dry. Cross member supporting the transmission up is in good shape. Frame rails on the car look good, both sides, driver and passenger. So I got a puzzling one here. I don't know what, you know, obviously this car was a pretty in-depth, expensive restoration. Driver's side floor pan all the way back is brand new, one piece. Passenger side floor pan, I don't know, this part looks brand new right here, and then there is a seam here. Everything's solid, you know, everything's good. It's not, there's no holes or anything. I just don't understand why they did a section instead of an entire floor pan. But the floor pan's good, and it is overlay there, but nonetheless, it's all solid, so there's no rust holes or rot holes. And we did not, this is exactly how we got the car. We did not touch it, other than maybe paint the exhaust pipes a little bit. But, you know, floor pans were like they are. You know, engine block blue on the tranny pan, black on the oil pan, so on and so forth. So, Flowmaster exhaust system. The exhaust looks good. All the welds are nicely professionally done. Looks good all the way back throughout the entire exhaust system. Drum brakes in the rear. Drop downs on the rear quarters look good. So what you want to look for on your rear quarters is, see this little hole right here? I can stick my finger in. See how my pinky can go all the way in there? That means it's not full of mud. So you have a inner portion that's metal and an exterior portion that's metal. So it's metal to metal. And see your seam there? How it's, again, the inner and the outer. There's not, you know, Bondo there. That's nicely done there. Gas tank looks to be in good shape. Ford rear end there. Your section up there by your where your trunk would meet your back seat area, that all looks good. Nice car. 1970 Ford Mustang. What do we want to talk about? How about payment options? If you are a cash buyer, bank wire transfer is the most common form of payment, simply because, like I stated earlier, most of our deals are done sight unseen. The money's there the same day. We can start preparing your vehicle for shipment that much quicker. Cashier check from your bank, we take those as well. And Saturday, I just had a gentleman come pay cash for a car, so we do still accept that as well. If you are financing, the collector car lenders we work with will do up to a 10-year loan on our classic cars. 10% down, and then a remaining balance over that 5 to 10 year period, whatever it is you're approved for. Credit approval is going to be based on your credit score, of course, debt to income ratio, time on the job, time at your residence, so on and so forth. Anything a typical underwriter would look for in a loan. Once you're approved, call us back, put a deposit down, that'll secure you the car while your financing is getting in order. No matter what your, oh, by the way, when you're financing, if you do like an 8 or 10 year loan on these cars, the collector car lenders we work with do not have a prepayment penalty. So the longevity of the loan gives you a nice low payment. If you get 10 years, you know, that makes your payment nice and low. But if you decide to pay it off in 2 or 3, you're not going to get penalized for doing that. Once the vehicle is funded in full, no matter if you are cash or financing, we put the vehicle through a pre-delivery inspection process. We check, you know, the lights, the horn, the wipers, make sure we didn't lose anything. They're old cars, you know, stuff is gonna fail. So, you know, you make sure that everything's on the up and working prior to shipment. Once the guys tell me it's passed and it's through and it's ready to go, we call a carrier for pickup if we're the ones handling the shipping. Getting a carrier here is typically within 48 hours. If you're in a more rural or remote area, please allow us, you know, an extra couple days, 3, 4, 5 days, if it's a less common run. But trust me, we try to get you your car as soon as we possibly can, and the whole process is a lot sooner than you think. We move quickly. Once the vehicle is picked up from our facility, of course, delivery time to you depends on where you're located at in the United States or the world for that matter. And then, you know, how many other vehicles are on board, driver sleep times, traffic, weather, the list goes on and on. But again, the whole process is a lot faster than you think. Typically, again, depending on where you're located, it's anywhere from 7 to 10 business days from the time we make initial conversation till the time the car is sitting in your driveway or your place of business. Did I cover everything? I think so. Oh, and if, of course, you're picking it up on a trailer or you're coming to drive it home, we'll let you know it's ready and you can come get it. Let's set this 70 Ford Mustang down on the ground. It's a beautiful sunshiny day here in Daytona Beach. We'll take it on a little test drive and show you guys how the car runs out. Okay, inside our 1970 Ford Mustang Mach 1, rim blow steering wheel, and it works. Let's see, turn signals. Driver's side, passenger side. 377 miles on the odometer. That could very well be, thank you. Thank you. He likes it. That could have very well been the miles since the restoration. I didn't read through every last one of those receipts. Yeah, you know, the motor was rebuilt in 2020 and the car was just finished when we bought it in 2022. So, but nonetheless, the true mileage unknown, mileage on the title is exempt. Radio does not work. We do not fix radios, and we do not fix clocks, and the clock does not work. So when you get the car, the clock and the radio will not be working. What we do fix is voltage gauges that doesn't work. Obviously, we're charging, or we would not be running. Temp is up right where it should be, right about 190. And the oil pressure gauge needs to be hooked up too. Those are aftermarket. I don't think anybody ever hooked them up, the voltage and the oil. So the car is going into the shop tomorrow, so those two things will be addressed. Wipers. As you can see, we're sitting here at idle. The car's idling nicely. The dash pad's in fantastic shape. I showed you the rim blow steering wheel working. The center console is in nice condition overall. The headliner is no rips, no tears, no discoloration there. Nice car. Like I said, he thought so. Let's take it out and drive it, and we'll see how this 351 Cleveland performs. Inside our 70 Mustang, the speedometer's reading accurately. It's not bouncing all around. Car tracks nice and straight. The front suspension is all brand new, so it real nice and tight on the steering wheel here. Look at how nice that car tracks. Brakes work fantastic. We'll show you that here in a couple minutes. I have traffic behind me, so car has good acceleration. Coming up to a red light, we're going to stop it and see how we're doing there. Brakes are nice, no vibration, pulsation in the braking system at all. Transmission shifts nice and smooth. I don't know if you heard that in the video or not. We're coming down from about 65 miles per hour. I didn't mash it to the floor back there because there was law enforcement behind me and I didn't want to make a scene, so. Real nice running Mustang though. Give it a little gas now that we don't have any police officers behind us. That's 75, I'm going around the corner. The motor has nice acceleration to it. There's no vibrations or pulsations in the engine and the transmission. Car rides nice and smooth. 60 miles an hour, you can let go of the steering wheel, tracks perfectly straight. Coming up to a traffic light here. I'm gonna just show you guys stepping on the brakes with no hands on the wheel. Braking perfectly. As you can see down here low, our temp is at 190 still. We're maintaining temperature. Like I said, we got to hook the voltage gauge up and the oil pressure gauge up. Obviously we have both or we wouldn't be running. But here we are at a traffic light at idle. Cars does have a little bit of a cam to it. I don't have any of the internals on the motor. I may be able to look at that pink receipt and see, you know, if you guys are curious about that. About all I can do is read the engine rebuild receipt and see what it has on it. Sometimes it has in-depth specifications, and then other times it doesn't. So, but nice 1970 Mach 1 Mustang, 429 Boss style. 386-944-9219 is our contact phone here in Daytona Beach. Hanksters.com is our website. We will be putting all the photos of this car up on our website today, along with this video presentation we're doing for you right now. At full retail price, this car does include shipping on an enclosed carrier in the lower 48 United States. It also includes a powertrain warranty. That warranty is good at any ASE certified facility in the United States. It covers engine, transmission, and rear end. It's not a bumper-to-bumper warranty. It's internal components of the driveline only. You don't have to take it to a Ford dealership. You don't have to take it to Hanksters. You don't have to take it to, bring it back to Florida. Again, you can take it to any ASC certified facility in the United States. The price of this 1970 Mustang is somewhat negotiable. However, if we negotiate the price of the car, the warranty comes off. The warranty is good at full retail price only. And then the shipping comes off as well. At full retail price, it's a turnkey deal. You get the security of the warranty, you get the shipping on an enclosed carrier, we pay the driver, we make the shipping arrangements, we track the delivery, all that fun stuff. At a negotiated price, again, the warranty comes off, and you make the phone call for the shipping, you decide whether you want the car shipped open or enclosed, you pay the driver when they get there with cash or a check. It's just a little more legwork for us at a retail price. That's why we get retail price. So you have the luxury and the convenience of us doing all the work. If you're a car collector, maybe you have your own open or enclosed trailer, you'd like to come get the car yourself, you're more than welcome to do that as well. And of course, if you're local to us here in the Sunshine State, Central Florida, you can come drive this beautiful 1970 Ford Mustang home. We'd love to earn your business, add you to our growing customer base, not only throughout the United States, but throughout the entire world. Yes, we do export these cars as well. We can handle that whole process for you A to Z. Hanksters Hot Rods is located in Central Florida, Daytona Beach. And our website is hanksters.com. Check us out.